Today I'm going to tell you the number one way you can tell when you see yourself as a victim. Hi, my name is Patty, and I help you find those unloving, unconscious parts of you that show up in the world and help you identify them to make them more loving and more conscious through a daily spiritual practice. And that is so we can have a more loving and kind world. So today we're going to talk about our feelings of resentment towards people, places, and things, our situations, and how bitter and angry we become when we are resentful. And the number one thing is when we are resentful, we are being a victim. We are seeing ourselves as a victim. Whether that person is doing something they shouldn't do and it impacts us financially or it impacts our timeline, whatever it is that we want, this is the way I want it to be. Yet, that emotion that you are dredging up and experiencing over and over again is keeping you in a toxic relationship with yourself. I promise, I know. I've had this thing for about a year now where I've just been bitter and resentful, and it shows up everywhere. And I don't like it. And so what I do to overcome it is I pray for the other person. I ask that they have the same joy that I can have, that because we're all the same people. We are all human beings having this experience in life. And I can always ask myself, how important is it in the big scheme of the cosmos? How important is it? Most of our shit isn't all that important. I promise you. I know for me, I just get caught up in my head and then I make up these stories. And then the next thing I know, I'm off to the races and I'm a victim. And then I act like that throughout my life. Oh, and my friends have to hear the same fucking story over and over again? Something that happened years ago? No, I'm over that. So what I really do want to do in your spiritual practice is finding those resentful parts of you, the bitterness, the anger that keeps you stuck, and practice moving into a state of gratitude, whether you like it or not. Because we're so identified as being a victim, we like to get the attention from being that victim. Or we can say, this is happening for me. I have something to learn from this. I have a great experience that is being created just for me. And some of you, I know, because I've been there, thank you, God, for another growth opportunity. But it is, and we can stay stuck or we can stay in gratitude. We can stay stuck or we can be in joy. We can stay stuck or we can be happy, because all we have is the present moment. My friends, today I'm reading from The Courage to Change. There's a link below if you want to purchase this book. I'm reading December 17th. Again and again, I've heard over the years, I heard the suggestion to pray for those I resented. And my early attempts to follow this suggestion did me little good. Over time, however, it has become one of the most effective tools in my spiritual practice. And what made the difference? I stopped praying for other people to change. It used to be, please God, let them stop hurting me or show them that I'm right. And today I focus on what I can change instead. And I ask God for a new way of thinking about the situation. I keep in mind whatever is bothering me when I say the serenity prayer. What is it that I need to accept or change? I pray for the wisdom to know the difference in the serenity and courage to follow through what I learn. And finally, I pray that the person in question be given the serenity, love, and joy that I want for myself. We all deserve that. And here's my favorite line. One of my very favorite lines out of all the books. Resentments mark the places where I see myself as a victim. Write that down. Resentments mark the place where I see myself as a victim, and I want to let them go because they cost me too much self-esteem, too much self-love, too much serenity. I will love myself enough to release myself from the closet in which resentments keep me locked up. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. I would love it if you subscribe and share this with somebody, because you know somebody could benefit from this. And I love you.